My dad was a sub-postmaster and Mum handled the accounts. It was 4 days before my 17th birthday when she went to prison. She was alone, and that killed me.
Exoneration is something Chris's mum, Liz Roberts, will never know. Jailed for stealing over £46,000 from the post office in 1999. She passed away earlier this year.
I would like my memories of her to be framed in the knowledge that everybody else knows what we always knew, that she was innocent, always. That's what I want. Sorry.
Chris's mum Liz was one of the so-called capture victims, another potential post office IT scandal predating the Horizon one.
This is us above the post office.
And now, hers is one of 8 cases being looked at by the Criminal Cases Review Commission, investigating possible miscarriages of justice.
That one, I think, is Drake Hall.
The prison?
Yeah.
His mum spent 13 months in jail.
I had nightmares that she was going to die in there, that she was going to, you know, shanked or whatever. The trauma of that really did a number on me. I mean, that was just me. My mum, sorry.
All of it after she called investigators in for unexplained shortfalls in her branch.
She's the one who notified the post office to come in and perform an audit. And so they did. And the result of that was, we're going to charge you with theft. And we were all gobsmacked, thinking, how can you, why would we have told you about it? She was offered a deal. She was offered 3 deals. And in the end, she couldn't admit to something she didn't do. She couldn't give in.
In an almost mirror image of the Horizon scandal, which saw hundreds wrongfully convicted, a government report this year found the capture accounting system used in the 90s had bugs and glitches, with a reasonable likelihood they caused shortfalls.
They never proved where the money went. And we were adamant. We were like, find it, find the money, you know.
In 2019, Horizon victims won their High Court battle against the post office. Chris says it was a missed opportunity to look at capture cases.
It would have made a difference. It would have been worth something then, because you know, my mum would have died knowing that everybody else knew she was innocent. My dad would have died knowing that the love of his life wasn't vilified as a criminal.
There's now a push to extend legislation which automatically overturned convictions of all Horizon victims to include capture. For now, the Criminal Cases Review Commission, the CCRC, is looking at least 8 cases. The CCRC has told Sky News the availability of information can be a particular hurdle in older cases. Now that's relevant to capture ones because some of them happened more than 30 years ago, and it may mean without special government intervention such as legislation, victims could be waiting a long time for justice.
Many of us have got very little faith in the CCRC's ability to deal with cases.
Lord Beamish, who's supported post office victims for years, says blanket exoneration through legislation's the simplest way.
Government are going to have to take this seriously, and we can't have a situation where we have a 2-tier system where people get exonerated from Horizon and the capture cases are either forgotten or have to go through a very lengthy legal process to get their names cleared.
The Department for Business and Trade say they're working closely across government to consider what action should be taken.
By the end, she didn't remember any of it.
Do you think that's a blessing in a way?
Yep, 100%.
Alzheimer's took away Chris's mum's memories of what happened, but he insists he'll never forget and will fight to clear her name until the end.
I want her exonerated. And I want those actively responsible to have to go through what she went through. I want them to have to stand up in court and bloody well justify themselves.
Adele Robinson, Sky News.